Hey, good morning, Facebook. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're doing awesome. Mark Avens here. I am the creator of the Lean Body Breakthrough for busy moms and dads over 40 who are looking to lose weight without crazy workouts, crazy diets, and none of that nonsense. But listen, I wanted to jump on here and share with you a little bit of inspiration, maybe a little hope before you roll into the weekend if you're kind of running out of steam. I got inspired this morning as I got up my normal early time. It's just part of my life. I'm an early person. 4:30 a.m. was for me. And I was doing some quiet time, and then I got on to check a few things and kind of get my day started. Out here doing my daily walk with the dog here. That's Owen. And I got inspired because a friend of mine posted a picture of his watch, and it had the time. It was like 4:47, I think. And he was getting up and going to the gym. He had a rough night. Dogs, kids kept him up. And, you know, this is kind of, it reminds me of back, and I have my moments too, but it reminds me how hard it was too when my kids were younger and you know, I didn't have a good night. And I rarely have those now, it seems, but I still have challenges. And I just wanted to share with you what he did. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm getting up. I'm going to do what I can to do better. So he was getting his butt to the gym, and that was really his deal. And so my inspiration for you today, and it just kind of gave me a little throwback, is that you got to get up and do it anyway. That's it. Check this out. I want to share with you. See those people back there? You see them in the background? It is cold now. For Florida, this is cold. It's not maybe cold like some of you where you live in this country, in this world, but there's some people out there working out. It's about 7 a.m. and they're doing planks or whatever. They're doing some sort of boot camp or something. And you know what? They made the decision to get up and do it anyway, despite it maybe being cold, or maybe they didn't have a good night. Maybe they didn't get much sleep. It could be a possibility they have a crazy busy day. There's lots of stress, relationship troubles, parenting troubles. Can you feel me on that one? It's a struggle, right? It just gets different when your kids are younger, and maybe they're older now like mine, who are teenagers, and you got to like kick them out of bed where, you know, before they were like looking in your face at 2 a.m. You know, can you feel me on that? I've lived that, am living it now, so I don't know if you can actually feel me on that. But here's the deal. Here's my bit of inspiration. You got to get up and do it anyway. That's really it. It is really quite simple. Now, if you don't, you're either going to be in one of two places tomorrow, or even all day today. You're going to be in exactly the same spot as you were, or you're going to be worse off if you don't get up and do it anyway. And that could be related to anything. This is not just talking about get up and go do your workout. But if you're that person that's been struggling to get up and do your workout, and you know, it's like, hey, the end of February, nobody's going to be asking me about my resolutions because it's already February. It's the end of February. Nobody really talks about them until next January, right? Don't be that person, because you know what? You're going to have it's not going to be just as hard next year as it is this year for you. It's going to be harder. Why? Because you're going to be 365 days older. So just take it from somebody with some gray, some salt and pepper on the beard, and who's lived for 47 years, and maybe you're older than me, right? And maybe you're still struggling to get up and do it anyway. And that could be a number of things. It could be get up and to stand up for yourself. Maybe you have yourself in a situation or relationship that's troubling you right now, and maybe you don't know who to turn to. Well, get up and have somebody help you. Go find some help, get a counselor, go to church, whatever it takes. Just don't try to do it alone. Same thing with working out. Listen, I know, don't think you're going to rely on that friend who joined the gym with you in January and said, honey, I'll be your workout partner. You and I will tackle this together. We don't need a trainer. We don't need a coach. We can handle this on our own, right? Well, how's that working out for you? I can tell you that from what I've been experiencing over the past, let's say 25 years, people who rely on other friends or even like family members, is that there's somebody that's going to fall off, and that usually means both will fall off. So do yourself, and that could be even trainers. Here's the tough thing, and I've been a trainer for 20 something years. The trouble with trainers is it's such a people come and go. I can't tell you how many people that I know were saying, hey, I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, and they were doing that a year or two ago, and now they're like in an office working or working in a restaurant or something completely different, right? There's turnover. That's just the reality of this world, right? So back to my point is the most important thing you can do is get up and do it anyway. I'm going to inspire you. My hand, now again, I'm kind of wimpy. I live in Florida, so Matt, you'll be laughing at me because I've got like winter clothes on and it's maybe 45, 50 degrees here. And I know it's probably like 5 degrees or whatever, but that's your choice, right? People have a choice where they live, maybe not 100% of the time, but let's just say if you're an adult and you're making a living, you can move. We moved. I lived in Buffalo. I lived in New York, but at the end of the day, I'm getting up and doing it anyway. I know, let's just go to a dog, something a little, this guy right here. Yesterday or a couple days ago, it was rainy, he didn't get out. He was a beast. We didn't do it. He wouldn't go outside in the rain, but I will tell you, it was really hard. The last day or two, he was like a complete beast. He needs a good walk or two per day. And you know why? Because he's used to it. There's something to a good routine, and he's used to that good routine, and he lets me know. Now, I'm not comparing you to a dog at all, but I'm just saying is today it's a little bit cold. I would have just assumed stay inside and get into my work, start doing that, get on some coaching calls, and but I'm getting up and doing it anyway. I tweaked my back last weekend a little bit because I tried to make up for 2 days and I didn't work out, and I didn't work out. It was a little too much, and now my back is feeling it, and I actually been really light in workouts this week. But I'm still, you got to get up and do it anyway. You figure it out. And if you don't know how to figure it out, you find somebody, you hire a coach. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, why do you think I'm coming on here? At 47, I don't just come on here to kill time and to waste my life away. I'm actually trying to help any or all of you who are willing to listen. And I can tell you, for my clients who come under my wing and they go into my, what I call is the Lean Body Breakthrough Coaching Program, something I've developed over the past really 25 years of my experience from back when I was in school for physical therapy and having that experience and working with patients on the other end when people get hurt, broken hips, back, shoulder repairs, knee replacements, all those types of things. So I've seen it on the other end of people that don't take care of themselves. In that respect, what happens to their body. I also worked in a nursing home, so I worked in a subacute rehab center where end stages, when people would fall and break and have injuries, and then they'd be in the nursing home. And I can tell you, it makes it hurt time. I wish I took better care of myself. Not, hey, I wish I made more money. I wish I took better care of myself. I wish I took better care of myself. Well, where does that tie into what I'm saying right now? You got to get up and do it anyway. That's it. And I'm not yelling. I'm inspiring. I want to be inspiring because I want you to believe in yourself. And if you don't, is to get some people around you. If you need to hire somebody, it is an investment, yes, but is your health not worth it? First, I think the hardest thing for people to realize is that their health and their lives are worth it. An extra 4 or 5, maybe 10 years on your life is worth it. It's worth the investment, right? Oh, if you're like, no, Mark, I just want to live today and, I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to wait until my doctor tells me I have something wrong. I'm just going to wait until I need to go on medication. I'm just going to wait until I have that heart attack. I'm just going to wait until I need a hip replacement. I'm just going to wait until I'm 100 pounds overweight, because 50 really is not that bad anymore when I see so many people that are so far worse off. I'm just going to wait until my kids get out of high school or they're going to get out of college. I'm just going to wait until my grandchildren get into school. I'm just going to wait until I'm just going to, right? Till the perfect time. The timing is never going to be perfect. Right now, it's not perfect to do a video outside because it's cold, but I'm doing it anyway. And I hope I've inspired you today to take control, and if you don't, to get somebody to help you take control. And if you want to know what that looks like, all you have to do with me is to book a call. You send me a message, I'll send you the link and get on my calendar. We'll talk for 10 minutes. That's it. I'll give you 10 minutes. If it's a good fit, we'll go to the next step and I'll share with you exactly what I do with my busy moms and dads over 40. Now listen, if you're in your 20s, I'm not really, to be completely open, I'm not really interested in working with you. You probably, if you might have a legit reason to need coaching, but that's not who I work with. And if you're a little older than 40, it's okay, but you're not really typically my ideal client, but I can work with you. But really, if you're that busy mom or dad over 40 and you're really struggling and you don't know what it looks like to get up and do it anyway, you don't have somebody to hold your butt to the fire, it may be time that you need to get that ignited, right? Reach down, send me a message, we'll get on a quick call, and you're like, oh, you know, I can't afford it. Well, I always say this to people who can't afford it. You can afford what's important to you. So, hey, that vacation is important to you, cool. That's all you, that's you. That nicer car, you know, people I've had, and I'll tell you this, I've had people tell me, hey, Mark, I can't afford your coaching. It's too expensive, as they drive away in a $60,000 car. But again, everybody's got a right to spend the money where they're at. If they feel they're worth it and valuable enough, I'm telling you, in fact, you're far more valuable than a coach who can help you, far more valuable. That's why it should be way more worth it regardless of the price. If you could get weight off, if you have 50 pounds of weight on your body right now, if you have been struggling for 10 or 20 years, can you imagine the value of getting your life back in the next 6 months or 12 months? Can you imagine never having to worry about taking weight off your body again? Can you imagine what it would be like to take, and when you are able and free to go on vacation with your family, to do the kind of things that you want to do? Can you imagine the way you could look 6 to 12 months from now? You're naked in front of the mirror. Yes, I went there. Naked in front of your spouse, feeling positive about the way you look and how you feel when you put on a pair of jeans or get in a bathing suit. What's that? What's that worth to you? It's truly amazing. That may be something to think about rather than stepping on the scale and just being pissed off at yourself because, again, it's February and you're done already in your resolution. So with that, I hope I've inspired you. Last thing, get up, do it anyway. Take care. God bless.